won't say that now for when he who da a goons and yenny near Bobo near the no crano at Tony and Sans and Penny say the idea dano one found to her a year near free talk. I feel so what prime trend is sono ye bema wa quenya now so do I drink abba and Nika somewhere sounds so muni say prime trend you made ye muno. I found baby or wa oh best Syria and don't see Namsi Shiame as you are dimple. Many my powerful the Ashanti Prime TV. Clock it.
Odi Solomon Opokuni. Ye Fred ma be fie die, ne be TV a obeka nsem papa akire yen. No oba me yehunu no papa ekoso ewo wiase. Tisi ye TV papa ne tie nsem pa ewo kroyi mu dia. Ye fanto be biase Ashanti Prime TV. Ewa na mehwele de bia entiso File TV neto Ashanti Prime TV. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. We love you all. God bless you.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the war.
You didn't come out over your fear film and conquering me as yet them any empo yesukum. San commodity when you're able TV so. Na ya baby didn't come to show away any direction be a young como na yedi a sam and a yeka. Ye ekoso ewa abrabom ebeka politics kakra ebeka religion kakra ebeka entertainment kakra any day akanyina e wose ye so ye nyumtuni so what talent bi a ye be from na ye tumi any wedding komo ne so e dey aka ho dwumadie ye a me bohu da ru akyerewe e the pot show. The pot show a social discussion a ye ba behwe ne ya tackle societal problems challenges a nipa ewo masetenem. It's a public discussion space, social challenges, a platform that gives voices to everyone. I mean everyone, right? Na yendi anything komo na sa session bi a Martin Odin wachiku ho no. Eho bebusa won sama wani na so say bebusa eho ana be expose eho ana be kire say wachiku ho. Enti kame ho na hwe me solo base. Na yendi dwumadi we efia da bia 5 p.m. Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, na kware no wo. The post show, me no mi no nkomodi. That's
Asante your mind. Ne sentina Ashanti Prime TV. Edi media waso sonko bi ebaso. Ni atoni din say Spotlight Hub. Any trending issue. Me wasonfo. Genial Diamond. Enam di media ebasomo. Ejada bia. Eni wokuada bia. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. na jumedi shisha subutu. So ye up and coming musician, actor, actress, empo, social media influencer. Don't hear any sa obefa number na e chagu screen nasino. Friend, nani endin sa wasway. No be yadachi enstroma. Spotlight Hub jumedi yisudie. See release interview na se eshemumpua ubetu. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, ena ne kreno. Ewo.
Action. Action media. Audition. Yeah, audition can see me. Our action media. Yeah, series. Can see pa. Obi amfa no hunyim. We penyino we akwadao. Emrantie de mabani nyina ye hia obi bia action media ye series kese ade abegu Ashanti TV so obi amfa no hunyim boy mi gina mu bi obi amfa no hunyim frɛ number na ye twa agu ate no me see frɛ number no thank you Ashanti Prime TV enam tie ni mu no boy magimedwa ye duru ha se to dia na ye nsɛm akɛse nko a sɛ wo pɛ nsɛm no kora atie ana wo pasem papa I wo Ashanti mem Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia atie dia hwɛ Ashanti Prime TV ho ne no kore no ewo me see
Ghana adeshimamba me ma obi bia josan so obi bia kwaba ediba Ashanti Prime TV. Enyume no so nkase e na magye megu a me de eba besom wo ewo Ashanti Prime TV. So kase ensam a obeti ebi ni se okopie mu ewo eye mrahye bedwafie ya de sendo nkuma wo mo de sendo no a atudwasa so e na ekopie mu ewo nkonforma so a ensam ni bi fi ho no mu a eba kase etwagu ewo abefo ntenten video ahodo ni nyina so Facebook, YouTube, TikTok IGN ni eke kan wina bomode hia mo na afei memfa kase no entimi ensum afi so aboafo a o ma so masema me de kase no eba besum wo ebi ni POG band omo de band e na edidi dwuma say your birthday party bi e na wo ye wedding aponto dwuma de bi e na wudi na ehu benya so be hia band e wa ase de a no abomode na afei odi wani abepie mu e wo POG band ya ka cho betimi afre e wo 024840600056 and 05946153 25 friend afei yambo na dwumadi awudi na ehu benya so be hia band e wa ase no yentimi mu na entimi enkoye sa so e na POG mo ono so bo machidom nyema yekomo a ebenya ni na edi no ukopie e POG mo ya ka chen so ebi wo honom ye de edwuma e wa asante mampom obetimi so afre e 0248501319 and 0509909991 friend afre ye won so ye ne wo endi dwuma san so e na yade se achi media ono so bo machidom gidigidi a enye fedi agro se opese wa no te se ni midina ha na mewe se ni usi wede ma wo ana so pese ogidin e wosi ni twam se ne wona ke kan watimi agidin dia bomode na afi fo wani be pie mu e wo achi media yen akachenche bia ye no audition no e ba hye so make sure say wa pick yen form si bi na afi yen so etima bo na oni so ade hu e wo ni pemu kasa na se ni twam no etima bo ama etimi SCP e de amam afi so me so a magime gwa na me de kase no e ba be so wo ene o sonfo ajoa dempo metwa no ho na me ba ya do kase ni mu esuko sansa abo no ko na chi ya e na otimi epim yi afei Jibril na yen shekas na ye sha asedi an yen ko sha ase e wo mrahye bedwafie no ene ya de se don kuma omo e ho no me no mo de nsen do no atudwa e fa kane a won sensem a na no ade je itimi eto eye griko ya e wa akosoma na eno nam so e man ye kane edum na so yen ko fobi ko se e edum so e na e ya ama ne homnes na no na nam so man na ekopie mu e wo mrahye bedwafie a omo e twese sa kane de no dum eni sai ja hye etimi ekoso ewo eya akosomo yi eya aban a wote so na omo boni a obu enti na amasa aka ne dodumi eya ama ne hum na Ghana fo mon kana mu se eyedum so e na omo pese omo esan so ediba na ono e na omo san so echi se kane wampin na watweme ye na na dan kwakufu ado na amamumu no na nka wo ya de se osi ano na so Ghana fo ya mpene ansan so ama no akonya biem enti sa dun se pese ma no mu su yenkan hu se ya omo boni a eye Ghana mampani ene na aban omo egu.
Ghana's power crisis, the doom that millions of Ghanaians have been enduring since January 2025, was not caused by any accident at Akosombo. It was caused by this government. The events of 23rd April are the latest and most dramatic symptom of a power sector left to decay under the NDC's incompetent stewardship. The Mahama government must not be permitted to use this incident as a convenient alibi for a crisis that predates it by more than a year. And the MPP minority will not allow that cynical rewriting of history to pass unchallenged. Let us be unequivocal about the timeline. Long before the event of 23rd April 2026, Ghanaians across every region of this country had been enduring persistent, unannounced, and devastating power outages. ECG had been issuing relentless emergency and maintenance schedules throughout April 2026. The ECG Director General had already issued public apologies for chronic power fluctuations, causing damage to household equipment and crippling small businesses. Communities were living in darkness, not for hours, but for days. Industries were hemorrhaging losses. Cold stores were warming. Hospitals were straining on generators. That was the reality of Ghana's power sector before any incident at Akosombo. That is the crisis this government owns, fully, entirely, and without excuse. And the MPP minority will not allow this government to shelter its own incompetence behind the narrative of a single incident. We say to the president directly, the darkness Ghanaians are experiencing is not the product of 23rd April 2026. It is a product of 14 months of policy failure, institutional neglects, and the deliberate abandonment of the energy sector.
Na omo ewie wonsem kronwa mu e na moto aso eletus no mo san so eka se eye osoafo a oda ye nyinam kanea no eye hono abojonjinapo omra imrahye biafie bra omo ekwa kwotena ase anie omo atwetwe nkomo na afo mo de omo de Ghana befa no omra na afi omo akire omo kwan kro befa so na afi sa dun so ye omo susu se oya ama ne ho ne so yi wa harese obesi esi ano e de afa.
The government must immediately cease describing a nationwide power crisis as a planned maintenance program or a series of routine transformer upgrades. Ghanaians are not fooled. The lights are out because this government failed to implement the recovery plan it inherited, not because of engineering schedules. Implement the ESRP without further delay. The Minister of Energy must appear before the full House and brief members on the current state of Ghana's generation and transmission capacity, the financial obligations outstanding to IPPs, the status of the ESRP, and this government's credible, costed, and time-bound plan to end doomsday. Clear outstanding IPP obligations immediately. Commission and time-bound plan to end doomsday. Clear outstanding IPP obligations.
Na owie ye ene osanso ede to aso na o se Ghana se eba ye nyinam kane a wonsem abayo ye a wote so ode ka papa eno so omombra na afi omombra emra mechirim.
The government must immediately cease describing a nationwide power crisis. We also know that the problems of the sector is not only technical, it is financial. The Ministry of Finance announced last year that it had cleared all the debts to IPPs. The government also credited itself with financial improvements at ECG. However, the data available to us is that government owes IPPs over $500 million and over $200 million to companies that supplied fuel for power generation. We call on the government to come clear on the financial situation in the sector, particularly after the imposition of the doomsday levy. We are calling on the Minister for Energy and the Minister for Finance to, within the shortest possible time, lay before Parliament upon resumption and publish for the consumption of all Ghanaians the full detailed and independently verified report on the 1 Ghana cedi doomsday levy, covering all collections made to date, all disbursements, and the outcomes of every expenditure. If the levy has been collected, but lay before Parliament upon resumption and publish for the consumption of all Ghanaians the full detailed and independently verified report on the 1 Ghana cedi doomsday levy.
We so ene nsem adom kuma omo e omra shibi dafie omo ede atudwa e fa Ghana man panyi ene panyi kwanchero fa ono so ehwe nyinam kane ahonsem ene kane ahonsem nsem a na nsen eja etimi eto eyo akosomo meche griko no na afi e kame ese dumso na yama na hono so mo chese nye dumso no we ne nsem adom kuma omo omra shibi dafie omo ede etudwa afi yento akasen so ne yeto so dia na yenkoto aso ewo ogomu ai ho na omra shibi dwanye oho ede atudwa na ode nsem atudwa efa ne mofra omo kwa kwotwe BC ya enso eda mofra ye ne no na wo kire se omo modi anse omo enkonko chiti e wo exam si ase se ne okobe obi de so okoti bi pa sha ho ukọ se nyema emma nso we kire entimi NCP no omo modi se omo enye bi no mo kwasan fa omo tiri mu enkonko kire ne ba o gidie e wa we hye mu se ne mofra na betimi ayenkunudifo.
Expect from you than your best. And your best could be done by yourself, not me. Because you have learned and you are going to write. So if there is anything you can show better, it has to do with you. Do you understand? And so when at the end of your results being released and we realize that you've done very well, there we will come in to support you to move to your secondary school, that is SHS. So I want you to do your best. Now, secondary, when you enter into the exams room, don't do copying. Don't try to send any foreign material over there. If you are being caught, they will expel you out of the room. So I want you to go there with clean mind. Whatever you have learned and you have forgotten, the God that brings remembrance will remember all of you so that you can write the best that you have learned. You have some few days to go. Please concentrate much on the book. Stop all jokes aside. From school, when you get home, you find something to eat. Take your book. Sleep with your book. Wake up with your book. Eat your book for these 2 weeks so that you can be well equipped. You can be better. Then when you sit down and they put the paper before you, you will not be caught by fear and panic. You understand? So that you'll be bold enough to write what you know. The rest, I believe God will help you. We brought you this mathematical set to assist you. Sometimes complaints are many. Parents don't buy, they can't provide, they can't afford. So I've done all this thing for you so that you will not think of this common thing that will give you problem. So I'm here personally to donate to maybe the first 5 people, and then the rest teachers will share to you.
Honorable Degraft ya ono ene mashibedwani edimagumwa ena uhu ya na wone ne mofra emekuma bi aka na afi omo akwakoche BC nso ene otene kan ne osanso bomodin ekokoche omo eyemo asset ene niam ayetimi de transfer no ode ekokoye mofra yi aye na afi wo wehwe omo se omo mutin kwa na afi nso omo kohwe no omo enyem kunimdifo na honorable kasa wiye no ena church pompanifo a omo nso ewogumu ade nse ni bi eka ho no mo do mo hye so mo do mo gidi ni arebusemu se omo fo no mo kocho nde omo ebeye nkunimdifo ene mo fra be se oha no ene mo gidi se emu be aduokon de omo beye nkunimdifo.
So over the year 2025-2026, our academic year for the candidates ends after their examination, and we had prepared 6,560 candidates, both private and public schools. And so we are writing in 30 centers. Our preparation were that we were able to write 4 mocks in each school. Others did interventions, giving them extra tuition. Even during the vacation, Easter holidays, we were doing extra tuition just to help them be on top of their issues. We have prepared adequately well. We are only hoping on the grace of God that the little that we have put in, by His mercies, we also do well and get maximum results.
At what percentage rate?
Hopefully. Previously, we are getting around 82, 83, 84. Hopefully, we pray that we should get about 90% pass, and that is our prayer.
Do we have special candidates with special needs?
Yes, we have recorded a few during our mock exercises, and during the registration, we have alerted the WAEC examiners through the registration processes. We hope that they would provide us with the adequate resources to give them the needed assistance. Some may be partially impaired in the ear, the eye, sometimes physically. Yes, so we are hoping that when they give us the needed assistance, we also give it to the candidates, and it will help them.
We saw any nsɛm church company for omo do ma so ede etuja na yankoto akase no so ewo eye kusane ya ewo do ma mensini mu ne ho ne yare asɛm na wo ho ode nsɛm bi atudwa efa galamse ya ekoso ewo omo akache na wo twom se galamse ndie ene oye de ya ye na no be ne mum no omo stress etuo ene wo sɛm die omo kan se bi se omo empe bi ewo ho no ebra honorable kasane say ena wo kan defy
Mining ekoso ewo doma empotamu ha Yewura yenim se bekita tumi krata bede eye adwuma nanso eniema ewo mu no ena ma adwuma no kasa eye abaho no kwasemini ensi yekuro no nkyere se entumi entoyen se yekotere masu yekowamfie eni nkoto aka na ba tuo akekaba bede dafie no edoso kyan ba bakube yesre sesia yenim se music chairman ayo nimonyamfo Dominic Adoma Amiel ena wonso yekosunyan a oye chairman enti yebesra modin bia moba sa dwumadie no ebetumi abafam yenim se Ghana mamra no emma ye kwan sese obi afom yade a yemfa mra nhye nsam ento nipa ni tuo enku no beta yade a ekoso obete yate task force a sabi ebia police force ye enim nipaku a ye de ba task force a beni nama be toto yade hye no etuo enti yesre kwan bia mofa so a saade no betumi asi ano de amaye no yesre se monye saade no force a beni nama be toto yade hye no etuo enti yesre kwan bia mofa so a saade no betumi asi ano de amaye no yesre se monye saade no emfa
na honorable kasa wieye e no sanso ereto aso e kan asa ne omo ehia eye nkunya ne mofa no betena so e de asua ne nkunya nkwan ne computer so e kan ohia bi se be yebebo ama ne mofa no so ade sua no e betimi SCP na SC brand e de ama ne mofa
furniture issues titiro empasua ye school e makoma yensa e wo ha se birebe ma yenkwan a ye wo pictures and videos bia e wo se anka yewura e de kiro se class 1 ni akora auto exams na onya konwa no di paper na to from na oda ho na otworo oti ho mpo no e da asan na akora ne da from e ye da bien kese pa nea etoso biem sania ene nwasua asi aduno entese tetede no ene computing ena ediduma kese exams ni sudu ha yamofrai bene ba be wokuru kesiem banya kwanya esia computing ana se be wodi ewo be schools no bene be nyina atwo so hwe ba ko bet yamofrai die enya access to computing ebasa ha adwen kese pa
honorable nsemu a ode etu dwa efa ne mofra ne nkonya ne computers a omo ehia ewo omo akachi na fe ye fi honorable nsemu dia na yebeto akase no so ewo do ma ne kopiem won madwadi fa omo ho eni ejai se omo su eni eno omo so aban se omo ko omo asanse bia ye omo di dwa omo extra ensuo ta omo entimi entina ho ne se tata ho eni nam so e ma ya ne ensuo to ya ne madwadi e hunsem etimi enkoyi enfama wo ewo mo akachi nto mo sra ban se o mana fe o meko mo
amsi yesraw baby ayaba na yebedi dwane ye ho kire yesraw adunya ne boye nti sa na wotwi se nese yeba ne se ya na te dia ye pa cho yeba se na koyere de wo nti ani die kwanso yesraw boye pa
da yeba ha no pan se ye kofiri no ma ye sa na kofie ti nso na se hiri amma no ese nti bi apatamani abere papa no me ka se ye de nyame din pa wa chew o me boa ye hwate ne ye so ye ntimi nya adwuma
ayaba ye ha nyina nso ahira fa tabu sisi so ye nya ba bi ntana ese ye wudia ya nya ye free achide free kuma ase hanyina ya pacha obi amfa hanti ya sra mu meboa ye pa machew yensa da yensa yanyasa yentumi madwa biem
mba yam tano bayire mapata yemma nsuo ahiri no tesem tinsuom me tano bayire nti ya sra mu momra meboa ne yehu ne ebe ye ho ya maso a ye ne yamma ye no aduana atu nti ya sra ho aduane die pa ho hye ho meboa ye
ye ba adwa no ya kasa yemma so ya aba beda soja for the police for be pam ye na ya ba ye yema na mo ha you say na you say akosi fiala request ba yukwana to na press ye eti so ba
we so ene nsemu a ye ma no ase nuanu a omo ye dwadifo e wodoma e na oto mo nka no mo so e twese be omo di dwane nsuo to a e ya na ya de se ho nsem entimi enkoyi embampo e mo dwadi omo die entimi enkoyi enfanti aban no na sa ka bi onfo eme ho bibi emfa emo ma fe yenkwato akase no so e opini kwantrefo a oda eye waye ya ebe kan say youth employment agency yani di ene honorable Malik Basentali enada obo modi akoko pie mu e obono man temi chesu nwan na one ahemfo ho ekokunya nkita wodi na bra okopie mu e o nsem se bi na etimi ekoso
adwuma moye ni hu adwuma moye so ye hu so ayete ampa dedi kamo be ko so aye de moye na adwuma moye ebia mo de mu ni se nye adwuma kase ana adwuma so bi na moye a me ka chem se ye adwuma so no ampa Ghana mrantie mabunu yesu ba ku we na eme enkoso da no obi benya ka wo fi ho na ko wa mu abehye ho he o dwene sa wo firi wa ye fa wo ma so he ka che dwuma ye mta wochi mo ya you don't wanna ye you don't wanna pe Ghana mabunu da achi mo mo yes say o mafia de yes mo nya kwa mo do mutu fo muntu amudo mutu so mo mani mo ho yes e di ni sua mo fa ni sua o so ana mo som Ghana nko so ara mo nsum sunyan nko so ara mo nsum burumai na nyina e kabuma na e nipa baako da masese mo baaye
Mekasa afa nanachi ame ho na edru nana we die nanachi ame meda nanase rebi me danya ne ye ena me hu se ye opponents akofa documents bi aba na documents no mu no yes, me the 9 million kwa kodua abedro ihwemu me se we de efri he esan se be me ho de
afa ya busia sanso chibre na yento akase ne so ewo aman hodo so nse ne ye sha ase dia na yenko sha ase ewo Mexico ene ekopie mu a eya ade se ne emusie pa emusie eya ade se abo afa ne yenkofo adan dodo ane omo shop se wo ho ya omo ene so ya ro se matimi akoso ewo Mexico man mu
feo. Miren nada más.
Oh.
Ustedes más de 800 ocasiones han de haber visto aquí circular por la ciudad. Ellos van y vienen diario. Aquí.
Ene nsem watimi akoso ewo Mexico mem afa yemeto aso ewo Gaza ne no ena omo etremu a ene na no adanto kwa ya ma ne homne so ewo amaodo na ne no mo chese Israel ba beto hye omo so ama mpempe ya mene okasa die emu nkun die omo atimi afa mu ahwe omo nkwa na dodo na aka die omo guso eja ya hwe ewo ya resabia Any arabo semo me akoso ewo eye Gaza na ewusua yeguso ye news na na yabomode enye owo baako ewo efidue mu eharim se mebo apnu na afi ye ne no atwetwe nkomo na ne nantese ya wode bepie mu no wode amaye oban kese mo akwa ba de ba Ashanti Party kasa de mama kasa de
mejimo so
eharim penisi ye nso ye bisa ye wa ha na oba beto ye enwe
really a boko. Na me product ejuma me na pese. Maybe a bit as a surprise.
Na say ebusuya ochia me a woni masem ka o say na na wasuma o say ejuma wodie eye empaboa ebi na ekura mi ebi enie na no na ye wa ha yes ebi na ekura no na wabomodin ade ebi abepie mu ewo Ashanti Prime TV edwumayefo ayewa ha o se yenso yenje na yenhye na yesendi dwuma ewo ehantan se o Ashanti no ye bomodin pa na ebusua ese wani ense se o kashora mpaboa ya etwa we na eye edwuma eye papa ya we na me say fine today me sa no na watimi edi edwuma ene mpaboa no se eye oba se be mani nyina oye bi ba so na udi se efa na udi udwuma na eto bia efa so na idehu number ben de benya wo
Oh, Pemia number Benjamin 0546 35 1605
1605 be mama.
The number Benjamin was 0546 35 1605
I show within any baby I would do Juma.
My company name is Self Collection. My company name is Self Collection. Self
Collection. Okay. Now, if I know do Juma.
Me adwuma ne so Kwada so market self collection na ye ne no etwetwe nkomo no so di adwuma ewo eye Kwada so market na obi beka se mpaboa no we bi nko a na ya na wajusio nyema be na we bi nko a na ye wo na se wo ne ma bibra ye we ni ni din uba me adwuma mu nso dia e ka Ghana footwear dia mpaboa bia
okay
mpaboa bia slippers ab shoe mpaboa bia yebio
okay enti self collection na what say ne kan o say obepie mu e na just di ni juma e wo Kwada so market ene mpaboa no emfa woni say de ya say Ghana made de tie bia say oba o say bemo abofra o panyino ni nyina oye bi e wo na just ho no bomode akọ na fe self collection so enti mi embo pa so number no message say obesi su biem na e bia na obi antin ye.
The number is 0546 35 16 05.
Pasho na o social media handles e bia da do juma ho so. Snebe ya e bia no bi e show betimi akoho na
one o edi nkita ho
social media handles nso self collection na say Kojo Talk
Kojo Talk so social media na efa
TikTok no
okay TikTok nkwa na wo nti abusua se ne ye ka no so kopie mu e self collection papa bi exercise ubenya bi e wo ye nua bema no aso ye we e Ghana made and kasa ya ye beka say yes Ghana made and no na ekra me witimi se papa yi e fe yi papa we e Ghana made we e ye nua bema e self collection na kache na oye we e bema de bi nka de show we free ya ma de ya F papa yes yeni amano so nye mema no kwa de eno ye we so yeni amano de ene o type bebre ho yeni amano so ye o type bi exercise so wo ye hono so benye bibi tsese so wo ye self collection na kache mpa we hu etwa yie pa we de yo no ankasa ne nsa no na yeni abema self collection na kache or they are member the so type of who do be and I will be able to say a story and I will call say a wedding you be and I would not in Pabua and I'll be here was said there no me count for and not so Pabua quality a cramming away and yes fala in the iron day your radio what's in say what day near my papa quality nankasa so come on test and so bibia e de ye intime kan for a year self collection e de amount me ma pa bo de e di twemu enko hwe kan wan pacho zumina omo enhwe ni ye emfa e ma me pa bo no e ye kama papa para se na wetimi se e ye leda papa e na omo e de aye ye nua be ma self collection e ye Kojo Talk e na wo hu se obepie mu e wa Ashanti Prime TV a o se adwuma fo e wa ha yeso ye nje mpaboa na ye nhye na yemfa endi djuma se ne ese e wasante mantemu e fa akonya we suni aka acho bibia se ne number no e na e good screen so no betimi afre e self collection na afi nye oho bia no one waka wo de onya konkon a ka che ne se o hwe no e wa Ashanti Prime TV e ho ne o discount bi ho na abo modin na afi wo de ama na so na ase etimi ayefe ye de mesan so ejina Ashanti Prime TV ki oni nyina na emu abuso nyina na emu na yada wase se wadwen yenso ye ho na afi wa ba surprise ye in fact ye ni aso pa ye ni aso mama ye hu se ejuma ye die so ahofo bebe wa wontin a omo ehwe ye na mo so mo dwen ye ho nti self collection oni wadwuma efo nyina Ashanti Prime TV ye se yada wase ene achede a wode abre ye ni aso papa me bebo modin ase bebo na afi ejuma die wudi so bibia etimi akoyie nti self collection ena otene kan mejina we so na afi me de kasia me de beso mu nyina e de esi ha e de amakasia me de beso wo nsema wa TV o me ne ekopie mu e wo ma hye beja fie don kuma o ma ka chensem bi efi honom e ba sa so e na gumu so ensem bi efi ma hye beja ne ono so e wo aka che e baaye me so ameje me agua na me de kasia no e ba beso mu wo e ne osumfo ajoa dempo me jan we so na fe e de dwumadi e beji wa ha e wo kasia mu nyina esi ha e de amane aka che sa ha e ya Ashanti Prime TV ha ena no kreno ewo
bebre na ekoso ewo yemmem ha enne nkofo amanso empeni se ade achi na se yanti asemfufra enne na yachi